Following the failures of his elder brothers, the mission to save the king has shifted into hardcore difficulty. While the might of the warrior and the skills of the ranger proved insufficient, the paladin now begins his run, navigating a trail of ancient and magical requirements. For this quest, we follow the selected character, Don Juan. Unlike his brothers, he does not rely on heavy armor or superior speed. Instead, his compassion is ranked at max. His special ability, Divine Favor, ensures that his luck scales directly with his kindness, a trait that becomes essential as he pleads with his father to take the quest despite the king's fear of losing his last son. Juan initiates hardcore mode by stripping away the ego that doomed his brothers. He carries no horse and leads no army, venturing out on foot with only 5 loaves of bread as his inventory. This choice represents a total rejection of the pride that led Pedro and Diego to their petrification. By the 4th month of his journey, Juan's resources are critical. He encounters an NPC event, a hungry leper. While others might ignore or attack such a figure, Juan chooses to share his last item, a decision that serves as the hidden trigger to unlock the true path to the Ibong Adarna. This act of kindness unlocks a secret route. The leper, moved by Juan's good heart, provides the intelligence the brothers lacked, directing him to a hermit's hut near Mount Tabor. He warns Juan never to approach the magical tree without first seeking the counselor's guidance, proving that kindness is the true currency of this realm. Upon consulting the mentor, Juan gains vital tactical data. The hermit explains the enemy ability, Lullaby, which induces a deep magical sleep, and the hazard, petrification, caused by the bird's droppings. He warns Juan that the tree's beauty is a trap designed to lull him to death, and that he must be prepared to endure physical pain to survive. To survive the encounter, Juan utilizes a specific counter build of items provided by the hermit: a razor, navaja, to inflict pain, lemons, dayap, whose acidic burn counters the sleep spell, and a golden thread, cintas, to create an unbreakable bind once the bird is caught. This strategy is brutal but necessary to maintain consciousness. Juan finally arrives at Mount Tabor, the target zone known as the Glittering Trap. He observes the 2 failed attempts of his brothers, who remain as petrified warnings in stone at the base of the Piedra's Platus tree. Instead of rushing in, he waits for the bird to arrive. As the Ibong Adarna begins its song, Juan executes a successful evasion. While his brothers were hit by the bird's song in waste, Juan remains alert by cutting his hand and squeezing lemon juice into the wound. He successfully steps aside, avoiding the petrification trap that claimed his siblings. The objective is achieved. Mission complete. Juan secures the bird with the golden thread, gaining maximum experience and finding the cure for his father. However, true to his paladin class, he adheres to the code that no man is left behind, refusing to return home without his brothers. Juan performs a mass revive by following the hermit's instructions to use a magical jar of water. As he pours the water over the stone statues, Don Pedro and Don Diego are restored to their human forms and officially join the party once again. Chapter 2 concludes with a key insight. Strength and ego failed where compassion and sacrifice succeeded. Don Juan won the day not because he was the strongest fighter, but because he possessed the smartest strategy and the kindest heart. As the 3 brothers begin their descent from the mountain, the screen transitions to Chapter 3 loading. Although the monster of Mount Tabor has been defeated, a new and more dangerous enemy has awakened within the hearts of the elder brothers: envy. During the long trek back to Berbanya, the narrative shifts toward betrayal. Envious of Juan's success and fearing their father's reaction to their own failure, Don Pedro proposes a dark plan to eliminate their youngest brother. Though Diego initially hesitates, the weight of their shattered pride pushes them toward a villainous turn. In a final act of cruelty before reaching the palace, Don Pedro and Don Diego ambush Don Juan, beating him until he can no longer move and leaving him for dead in the wilderness. They seize the Ibong Adarna and head to Berbanya, intending to lie to the king and claim the glory of the quest for themselves.